Welcome to Daily IQ. Today 1st December 2024. In this video, I will teach you top 20 current affairs MCQ with detailed explanation. Question number 1. World AIDS Day is observed every year on. Answer is 1st December. World AIDS Day is observed across the globe on 1st December every year since 1988. The theme for World AIDS Day 2024 is Take the Right's Path, My Health, My Right. The World Health Organization, WHO, founded World AIDS Day on 1st December in 1988 to promote information sharing between local and national authorities, international organizations, and private citizens. Question number 2. Nagaland Statehood Day is observed every year on. Answer is 1st December. Nagaland has celebrated its 62nd Statehood Day on 1st December 2024. Nagaland was granted statehood on 1st December 1963, with Kohima being declared as its capital. It became the 16th Indian state. The State of Nagaland Act 1962 was thus enacted by the Parliament to give Nagaland statehood. Question number 3. Border Security Force, BSF, has celebrated its Raising Day on. Answer is 1st December. The Border Security Force, BSF, has celebrated its 60th Raising Day on 1st December 2024. The event is observed annually on 1st December. It was on 1st December 1965 that the first sector of the Punjab frontier of the BSF was raised with its headquarters in Jalandhar. After the Indian Army, the BSF is the only central armed police force in the nation that has an independent air wing. Question number 4. What is the name of ISRO's upcoming Venus mission set to launch in 2028? Answer is Shukrayaan. ISRO has received approval from the Indian government for the Shukrayaan mission, a Venus orbiting satellite set to launch in 2028. First proposed in 2012, Shukrayaan aims to explore Venus, often referred to as Earth's twin, for its similar size and composition. Shukrayaan combines Sanskrit words Shukra, means Venus, and Yana, means craft. Question number 5. Chandrayaan 4 is planned as a collaborative mission between India and which country? Answer is Japan. Chandrayaan 4, a collaborative mission with Japan, aiming for a precise landing at the Moon's south pole by 2030. The mission aims to collect lunar soil and rock samples and return them to Earth for the first time for India. The mission will include a 350-kilogram rover, which is 12 times heavier than the rover used in Chandrayaan 3. The Union Cabinet has approved Chandrayaan 4 on 18 September 2024, and the mission is expected to be completed within 36 months. Question number 6. Who has approved a $98 million loan for building India's Clean Plant Program? Answer is ADB. The Manila-based Asian Development Bank, ADB, has approved a $98 million loan to the Government of India to support its Building India's Clean Plant Program. The Indian government's Clean Plant Program aims to improve horticulture crop farmers' access to certified disease-free planting materials across India. Question number 7. Which film won the Golden Peacock Award at the 55th International Film Festival of India, IFFI 2024? Answer is Toxic. The 55th edition of the International Film Festival of India, IFFI, was held in Goa from 20-28 November 2024. The 9-day event showcased over 200 films from 75 countries, making it a global celebration of cinema. The prestigious Golden Peacock Award for Best Feature Film was awarded to the Lithuanian film Toxic, directed by Saul Blearwaite. Question number 8. Indian Railways has launched which app to increase the safety of train passengers? Answer is Sanraksha app. Indian Railways launched the Sanraksha mobile app to enhance passenger safety by training frontline safety staff. The app, designed by IRTS officer Dileep Singh, was piloted successfully in Nagpur. It integrates railway expertise with IT, data analytics, and AI for intelligent, scalable training systems. Sanraksha features smart learning, feedback, and real-time monitoring. It will be rolled out across all railway zones, starting with 16 divisions. Question number 9. How many crores has the government recently approved for the PAN 2.0 project? Answer is 1,435 crore rupees. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved the Income Tax Department's 1,435 crore rupees PAN 2.0 project. At present, there are a total of 78 crore PAN cards issued in the country, out of which 98% are issued to individuals. The PAN is a permanent account number, is a 10-digit identifier issued to persons by the Income Tax Department. Question number 10. Who has released his new book, Ratan Tata, A Life? Answer is Thomas Matthew. A retired bureaucrat, Thomas Matthew, has authored a new book titled Ratan Tata, A Life, a biography of late Mr. Ratan Tata, has been published posthumously. The book was published by HarperCollins India. The book explores Ratan Tata's journey from his isolated childhood. The book by Thomas Matthew has been prepared with insights from over 130 interviews, capturing stories from people touched by Tata's influence. Question number 11. Where will Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurate the Rising Rajasthan Global Summit? Answer is Jaipur. On 9 December 2024, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Rising Rajasthan Global Summit at the Jaipur Exhibition and Convention Centre in Sitapura. The three-day event, from December 9 to 11, marks a significant milestone for Rajasthan, as the state aims to boost its industrial growth and attract investments. The summit will focus on various sectors including mining, stone, education, medicine, and automobiles. Question number 12. Who has recently been appointed as the Chief Election Commissioner of Bangladesh? Answer is AMM Nasir Uddin. Recently, the interim government in Bangladesh has formed a new election commission. The 5-member commission will be headed by former Secretary AMM Nasir Uddin as the new Chief Election Commissioner for the next 5 years. Question number 13. Who brokered the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah in November 2024? Answer is US and France. The Israeli government has approved a United States and France brokered ceasefire deal with Hezbollah in Lebanon on 26 November 2024. Under the agreement, both Israeli forces and Hezbollah will withdraw from South Lebanon within 60 days, with Hezbollah repositioning north of the Litani River. The Lebanese National Army and UN peacekeeping forces will secure the vacated areas. Question number 14. Which company will replace JSW Steel in the BSE Sensex Index from 23 December 2024? Answer is Zomato. Zomato, the leading online food delivery platform, will join the prestigious BSE Sensex Index, replacing JSW Steel. This development reflects Zomato's impressive growth and significant stock price rally over the past year. The reconstitution, effective 23 December 2024, also includes changes in other indices like BSE 100, BSE Sensex 50, and BSE Sensex Next 50. Question number 15. Which country is set to relaunch the free trade agreement negotiations with India in early 2025? Answer is United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is set to relaunch free trade agreement negotiations with India in early 2025, as announced by UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer after meeting with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This move aims to strengthen bilateral ties and boost economic growth, with the bilateral trade between the two countries currently valued at £42 billion annually. Question number 16. Which institution has developed the water pollutant detecting device called RO-Track? Answer is IIT Bombay. RO-Track is a water pollutant detecting device developed by scientists at IIT Bombay. It uses bacteria-derived proteins to detect harmful aromatic pollutants like phenol, benzene, and xylenols in water. A key feature of RO-Track is its ability to identify pollutants through a chemical reaction that causes a visible color change. Question number 17. Where was the One Day One Genome initiative launched? Answer is New Delhi. The One Day One Genome initiative was launched in New Delhi on the first Foundation Day of the Biotechnology Research and Innovation Council, BRIC. This initiative aims to showcase India's microbial diversity by releasing fully annotated bacterial genomes, along with summaries, infographics, and genome data. Question number 18. Which country has recently declared a national disaster due to food poisonings? Answer is South Africa. South Africa has declared a national disaster in response to a significant outbreak of food poisoning. Nearly 900 cases and 22 child deaths were reported since September, with Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal most affected. The government emphasizes proper waste disposal, recycling, and tackling rat infestations linked to food safety issues. Question number 19. Which state government has launched the Cottage and Rural Industries Policy 2024-29? Answer is Gujarat. Gujarat government has introduced the Cottage and Rural Industries Policy 2024-29 to support artisans, promote handicrafts, and enhance the cottage industry's domestic and global presence. Key features include increased credit support under schemes like the Shri Vajpayee Bankable Scheme and Datopan Thengri Artisan Interest Subsidy Scheme, skill development for 60,000 entrepreneurs, and the creation of 12 lakh jobs by 2029. Question number 20. Binod Kumar has been recommended for the post of MD and CEO of which bank? Answer is Indian Bank. The Financial Services Institutions Bureau has recommended Binod Kumar for the role of Managing Director, MD, and Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Indian Bank. Binod Kumar is set to replace S.L. Jain, who will retire next month. Binod Kumar is currently serving as Executive Director of Punjab National Bank. Thanks for watching full video. You can join in our membership plan for daily, weekly and monthly current affairs PDFs. Please contact me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 9700200378.